Today we're going to look at the Willis SP series lathes. These are very popular lathes along with our smaller SK and SE. The SP is the bigger brother of the SE machine. This machine is standard with a 4-inch spindle. You can also get the 6-inch spindle if you like. And this one has the largest spindle on it, which is the 9-inch variety. Some of the features of this machine which make it a heavier machine: the bed and the base. You should be able to see from this cast, or from this angle, you can see the bed and the base as one solid casting, so it's not a multi-piece setup. The bed width on here is 20 inches, which is also very wide. This particular one is a 36 by 110 center distance. Here you can see the manual tailstock. It is a 2-speed. High and low speed gearing on the tailstock. This right here is a nice, you put the handle on here, very nice and easy for moving up and down the bed. Got one of the locks there, another lock right here. This is the lock for the tailstock quill. You can see that's the steady rest that comes with on this machine. This particular machine also has a taper turning attachment on it, and you can see the traveling rear splash guard, which is connected to the carriage and travels up and down the length of the bed. There's a halogen work light. Here we got the headstock up here. You can see right now this is your spindle gear setup. You've got low, medium, and high on this lever here. And up here you can see you got 3 different speeds. So if you're in low, it's going to go 30. You're in medium, it's going to go 120. You're in high, it's going to go 600. We're in medium right now, so when we get this fired up, it'll start up at 120. Here's your threading and feed gear case. It's your chart for your different threads and your different feed rates. This is the way the machine is going to show up at your facility after you get the machine off the skid and onto its 11 pads and its final resting spot. You'll want to hook it up. It's wired for 460. And here are your 3 hot leads. Come into those 3 right there. Let's get my fat hand out of the way. Okay, so we're hooked up there. Turn on the main switch. Come around to the front of the machine. So you turn on your low volt controls. Got power, that's good. This is flood coolant. Might have been able to hear that turn on. This is the spindle jog right here. That all looks good. E-stop. You can see hit the E-stop, light goes off. Back on. Now the way that we have our machines wired up, forward is, for the apron handle, is down. So we'll check see if we were lucky with our wiring. Now if we go down on this, and the spindle's going counterclockwise or forward, so we got it right. If you push down and the spindle goes in reverse, you want to switch 2 of the 3 leads on your incoming power, and you should be in good shape. Should also be able to see here, you got a couple of foot brakes, which are very nice. One hand to turn the motor off, and it's also a mechanical brake to stop the spindle. Now looking at some of the controls on the apron here, you'll be able to see there's a little controller for the oiler, the auto oiler. That's a little clutch, overload clutch for feeding. This is going to be your feed lever that engages the feed. And this right here tells you whether you're going to go cross feed or longitudinal. Right now we're set up for cross feed. So we'll turn her on. Now you can see we're feeding. Now we've pushed this in right here, and now we'll be ready for longitudinal feeding. You can see it's moving just very slowly. These two levers here, this is for the threading, which we'll show in a minute. This is for the rapid feed. All right. And the rapid feed is a two-hand operation. You need to pull up on that lever, and for that direction, and that direction. And you can see if you drop that, it'll drop out, which is a nice safety feature so you don't accidentally run into something. And now I'm just going to show a little threading demonstration. We got it set up for 11 threads per inch, which is ACWF5. We got ACWF, which you can kind of see there. And we're on 5. Let's give her a shot. All right. Got spindling forward, threading lever. Pretty slow, but it's 11 threads per inch. Then kick it out. And last but not least, this is a geared head machine, geared head gearbox, shocker there. When changing speeds, make sure the spindle is stopped. If you can't move the spindle with your hand to change the gears, jog button's very helpful for that. That's going to be now at 50 RPM. And if we put that into high, we'll go to 250 RPM. Wait for it to stop. Oh. There we go. Now we're in gear. That'll be at 250. As always, if you have any questions about your Willis machine after you get it, please give us a call. We'll be happy to walk you through it. And thanks for your attention to this.